Hello, Sacred Earth friends and family. Michelle here. Happy Saturday. So today I wanted to do a little mini reading for the current energies that we are in. We're about to have the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. This is the follow-up from the Taurus eclipse that happened at the end of April. And so anyway, so we are here in eclipse season, and it's a really powerful activation gateway of energy. And when we're dealing with Scorpio, we generally are dealing with the hidden, the unseen, and the shadow aspects of self that we need to work on. And that's exactly what showed up in the reading. So I pulled some cards from the Sherilyn Mystical Arts Oracle deck. I pulled these 3 cards here. And the first one that came up, hopefully I don't drop this. First one that came up was this card, Shadow. Okay, so very telling and very much fitting for this eclipse here. And so, yeah, so what we're being asked to do right now is to really take a good hard look at any of the things that are hidden or the shadow aspects of self that need to be cleared. It's not just about self, but it's about the things in your life that feel toxic, or they feel, like they're just not serving you anymore. It is a natural process of change to go through these cycles of clearing and purging and cleansing. Nature does it all the time. When nature has its chaos, right? The chaos period, that's a cleansing period. We usually see that during the storms that are present in nature, and then there's the calm after the storm, right? The order. So we go through this process of chaos and order. So that's the energies right now are very suitable for that type of clearing right now. So what we're being asked to do is see truth. Let me see if I can grab this without dropping the cards. Truth. Okay, so we want to really see something that needs to be brought into the light of truth. And once we see things with the clear seeing eyes, then we're able to release it. Okay, so take a good hard look at your life and look for those truths that need to come into the light. I love this next card. This one, oops, dropped one. This one is the goddess of air. And so when we do this work, we're able to become lighter, okay? And that's what this is all about. This is about becoming lighter. This is about also releasing something on a mental level. Maybe perhaps, you've been weighed down with a particular situation that's caused a lot of mental strain and worry. Doing this work of really seeing the truth of the situation, or really speaking the truth. Maybe there's a certain situation that you need to speak truth in. You need to be honest, either with yourself or others. Something that you've been holding back, something you haven't wanted to say, that really needs to come out into the open. Okay, give it air, give it breath. Okay, this is going to help you lighten up. And you see the dragonfly symbolism on there. I love that dragonfly. I love the dragonfly. The dragonfly teaches us about emergence. Okay, it's coming out of a dragonfly's life cycle. It starts out in the water. Okay, it's under the water, like Scorpio, right? Beneath the depths of the water. And then when it goes through its life cycle, it emerges as the dragonfly. It moves into being a creature of the air. Okay, this is its natural life cycle. And so the dragonfly is a great teacher for that, going from, being hidden in the depths, going through this sort of cocooning period, this larva stage, and then moving into the light, okay, lightening up, becoming more airy. So love that symbolism. So that this work that we're doing now is very well spent time, right? So any work you do on yourself is going to yield benefits. Sometimes life gets us down, and we're not able to actually really work through some of the things that are hidden in shadow that we need to. But when we do, we always reap the rewards and the benefits, okay? So then I pulled these other 2 cards. So this is from the Divine Feminine Oracle, and this Divine Feminine teacher came forward. Her name is Teresa of Avila. She's Our Lady of the Interior Life. She's a Christian mystic, okay? And in her life, she went through many of what we would call the dark night of the soul periods. And through this sort of dark night of the soul, these events that happened in her life, she became very aware of the fact that, she experienced what we would call gnosis, or internal knowing. And that's exactly what this card is about. I trust the answers I find within me. I know the presence of love is real. She learned to let go of all the external things that come at us that are not necessarily based in truth, but she learned to live this interior life, right? This internal knowing. And it didn't come without a little bit of difficulty or challenge, okay? And that's what this period is about. It's about releasing the difficulty and the challenge, and we can't do that without being in the truth. And we need to really sort of operate from a place that's true for us, okay? There is no light without dark. The two are integral to each other. One is feminine, one is masculine. We are both feminine and masculine energies. This is what makes us up as humans. We have the anima and the animus, which is a Carl Jung sort of thing. And so we're being really urged to look at that right now, okay? Then the other card I pulled is from the Angels and Ancestors deck, and this is Hunter. And it says, track down your fears and desires, okay? So there's a manifestation energy to this, even though it is a releasing energy. What we're being shown here is that when we release these things that are toxic or no longer serving us, that we clear space and make room for the things that are going to serve us, that we're best served by, okay? And the law of attraction is a very tricky one, because it's not as simple as just setting an intention and going out and getting what you want. There is a certain amount of clearing that has to be done, because the subconscious mind is always operating in the background, okay? And so you could look at it like, you're out in the ocean and you're trying to swim back to shore, and it's hard because there's this undertow, right? And it keeps pulling you back, and you try to get to shore and it keeps pulling you back. So I experienced that once when I was in high school. I had to get saved by a lifeguard at the beach, but I just remember the experience of just like getting exhausted and feeling like, wow, this is really hard. And so it's very much like that. So when we do this work of clearing out the shadow aspects, or those things that are hidden, and I'm talking about diving into your psychology, whatever it takes, go get therapy, clean out a closet. It could start as simple as the physical, but, end certain relationships if you need to. I'm not saying that's easy, but I'm just saying that, clear out the toxicity, okay? That's what we're being urged to do, whatever it means for you. So yeah, once you do that work, you can manifest and really make room to track down your desires, right? To manifest something. Okay. So I'm going to do a live card pull from this fairy oracle. So I'm just gonna show you on camera here. Shuffling up the deck. Okay, I have no idea what's coming through here, so let's just see. Love the surprise. Let's see. Wish wisely. That goes very much with what I was just talking about, okay? Be careful what you wish for. It says, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire. And there's that desire word being repeated and coming up again. So yes, that's just an exclamation point on the last card. But it says, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true, okay? So sometimes we get caught up in this over-wishing energy we think, well, I'm a deserving person. If I just, pray and wish for this thing, it'll come to me. And maybe that is true to some degree, but you really have to take the action steps and make the choice points that are going to create what you want. Okay, so we don't want to get caught up in too much escapism where we're just kind of hoping and waiting for things to come to us. We really do have to take the steps to manifest what we want. Okay, so well, that's it. I'm going to pretty much wrap this up, but that is basically what we're working with. So you want to be looking at the toxic things in your life, clearing out the looking at the shadow aspects of self, clearing out the things that no longer serve you. This is mind, body, and spirit. So we're looking at physical clearing. We're looking at mental and emotional clearing, particularly the mental energy that has come up. It could be a lot of like mental worry. So if there's a situation that is causing you a lot of mental worry, take some action steps to clear that. And not some problems are more easily solved than others. Some are more long term. But the thing about eclipses is that they're kind of like time warps where they really speed things up and they move things forward much more quickly than other time periods. So the effects of eclipses can last anywhere from 6 months to a year, but they also have long-term influences, moving forward as well, because the ripple effect out, right? So if it's a major life decision you're making, you'll see that way past a year. For smaller life decisions, you'll go through a period, like let's say you're planning on moving or something. Once you get settled, you're settled, and things will calm down for a period. So you see what I'm saying? Anyway, all right, friends, we'll have a very blessed Scorpio full moon eclipse, and have a great day. Thank you.